Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in Castle Flipper for episode 8 and we're looking at the new items that have just popped up. More resources. You can now visit the woodcutter's hut and the quarry to obtain resources. Visit them from time to time if you need more materials for construction. Ooh. Wait, we thought we saw them over this bridge over here, didn't we? So here's our storage, we've got a few supplies in there. Looks like there's plenty more space left though. So across the little river area there were a couple of places that we thought looked like they might be resource places, didn't we, earlier, but we couldn't do anything with them. Yes, look, we've got little pillars of light telling us we can start here. So if this is our quarry, it looks really, really tiny. The quarry. Here you can gather more stone resources. Mine the rocks and next time you come here you'll find even more. Right, so it replenishes over time, basically, so that it's limited. Wait, is there only this one rock? There can't just be the one rock, sure. What, a quarry only has one rock? Can we click? No. Oh, no. Ah, now we've got another rock. Ah, right, okay, so once you've mined one and you get... Oh, wait, what do we... Ah, pick it all up. Okay, okay. So you break the rocks and then you pick them up. Is that... Yeah, that's everything, isn't it? Alright, so it is very limited then. There's not much there. Okay. So slowly over time you can get resources. Okay, it's not a very fast way to get resources. You can't just spend a whole load of time there mining them all at once. And then we've got... So this is wood cutting... Oh, better turn back. So we can't go any further. So there's just these two places. Woodcutter's hut. Here you can gather more wood by cutting the trees. Okay. I think there's only 2 trees. 3 trees, maybe 3. I can't really see the sign very well. I think it's got, yeah, it's got like a saw blade on it, hasn't it? Okay. So we do have the facilities for cutting logs, look. But we can't interact with it in any way, can we? No, we can't chop anything, we can't interact. So we can't interact with the things that are inside here. It's like should be a woodcutter to do that for us. We can chop the tree. So there's what, 3 trees? Oh, where do my logs... Ah, they're moved in a slightly odd way, okay. So you get the axe, you chop the tree, you chop the fallen tree into logs, then you have to take the axe out of your hand to be able to pick them up. So do we get 3 from every tree? Oh, 1. Wait, did I only get 1? So I got 3 from the first one, but I only got 1 from the second one? No, I literally can't see anymore. Oh, okay, that's weird. I was expecting it to be like 3 for every one then, but then we only got 1, so maybe it's random. Oop, that's going to go outside the area. We're going to have to chase that down the hill. Yeah, it's trying to roll the... Oh, no, stop, wait. 1, 2. 2. So I got a 3, a 2 and a 1. Oh no, I did get 3 off that one. So it's just the middle one though, we only got 1. Right, then we have to destroy the storage. And then I assume this is going to replenish over time like the rock did. So now it's all clear. If we leave it for a bit, the trees will grow back. So let's have another look at the quarry and see if we've got any more. Yeah, we've got another stone, look. Hey, and pick them up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, is that another stone here right in the corner? See, I could have almost missed that one, because it's in the corner. Oh, and now we've got a box of resources. Right, so we'll take... Oh, we have to carry the box all the way to the storage house. Right, so... The quarry and the woodcutter's hut give us a little bit of a supply of wood and stone, but we will have to go back frequently because you can't spend a long time mining and cutting all at once because there are limited amounts of the supply. So it's one of those places where you have to go back frequently to get the resources. Enlarge your property. Use this sign to buy more land and expand your property. Over time there will be more and more land available. Buy and expand to create a real kingdom. Right, so there's going to be multiple expansions to the land. I assume there will be a maximum that we can get. So, oh, right, so we've 1, 2... So this is what we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 expansions. First expansion, the second area costs 3,000. Okay, and then there's going to be more expensive for the bigger ones later, of course. Happy town, population 2. We've got a more fancy gate and a slightly more fancy fence around the edge now, and a little bit more land. Special tenants. My king. New specialists have arrived in our kingdom. Provide them with food and accommodation, and they shall reward us with their skillful work. Oh, I wonder what sort of special tenants we get. So we have to give them food and lodging, though, to do it. Oh, gardens. Some tenants require a garden attached to the house. To fulfill their need, place a garden cell snapped to the building. If your client requires some object to be placed outside the building, it needs to be placed on the garden cell. This way he will know it's his property. Of course, you can still decorate the area around, as decorations are not required by the tenants. Right, so anything the tenant requires outside has to be inside a garden cell for the tenant to realise it belongs to them. And any other decorations you put outside the house, not in a garden cell, won't be classed as belonging to the tenant, but will just be there to prettify the town. Okay, throwing lots of information at us all at once here. Ooh, do you know what would be really cool is if one of those special tenants did the cleaning for us, because I think if I'm a king or a queen, I should not be doing the cleaning of my tenants' properties. That just doesn't sound right. Oh, right, I can't rent. Oh, there isn't anybody that wants to rent my 4x4 house. So I, as the king, will have to live in the tiny, tiny house. So the smallest requirement there was for 6. I suppose we could extend the house we've already got by 2, or we keep the one we've got and we build a 6 next to it. Let's try and kind of keep them a little bit in line, because I'm thinking we'll probably add some like streets and roads and things later. Maybe we'll have a like smaller house, the more slummy area, like the wooden stuff will be the cheaper area, and then we'll have some more fancy buildings with the stone and stuff later on to be a bit more upmarket and stuff. Oh, Royal Lumberjack. Is that one? That's one of the specials. Look, payment special. Royal Lumberjack. Wait, does he go and cut my wood for me? Do I not have to cut my own wood? If I get him here, do I not have to go and get my own wood anymore? Does he get it for me? Oh, but of course he's not going to pay me any money. So I really want some tenants that are going to pay me money so that I've got an income. Because I don't know how much money we get from doing all the jobs, and I'm sure there's going to be an end to all the jobs, isn't there? So we'll need an income source. Oh, what to do? I think we'll try and get one of these houses rented out to somebody who's going to pay us money, and then maybe the next place we build will be for the lumberjack. I'm assuming the ones we don't build straight away will still be there. That might not be right, actually. They might be random. I don't know yet. Let's see. So we put double windows at the back, shall we? Right. So then the full walls in the gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's all the walls sorted, isn't it? Right. So that's big enough. Let's use the side by side. We'll do the smaller sloped roof, the wooden one. So we're doing the wooden style houses sort of in this little area over here. Right, that's all of those, isn't it? So what we need to do is we'll have a rental sign on our action bar so it's easier to pop that up, because I imagine we're going to need to build a few houses. And let's have a couple of different styles of roofing. I don't think we'll have the doors and windows on, because I think we might swap and change between the... Or do we? Oh, do I want the... Oh, do you know what? I don't know whether I should keep the doors and windows and things on there, because I probably want to swap between them, try and give each house a tiny bit of character of its own. Why am I still carrying roof around? Right, door and windows. Let's do those before I forget to put them in. And we're going to go for a wooden house here, because we don't have an awful lot of rock yet, and also this is kind of the cheaper housing at the moment that we're doing in this little section of the area. I think we'll keep the rock and plaster and stuff for the special tenants in the fancier section of town. We'll build in a different area for those people, I think. So maybe we'll build for the lumberjack in the next, as our next build. In fact, we might do that today after we've done this one. See if we can get that lumberjack in, see if he actually does go to our lumber mill and do the gathering of resources for our wood for us there. That would be really, really cool if he did that. Right, let's put some torches in because this is so dark, look. Let's put the candles all the way around the house. Of course, if you were going to use one of those bigger canopy beds, that might not fit with the candle on these gaps, but I think for these wooden huts, probably we don't want the big fancy canopy beds. It would just look wrong. We wouldn't have furniture that expensive in a place like this, probably. Though, to be honest, it's a game and we can do anything we want. But I think one of the appeals of playing a game like this is probably because you've got interest in medieval and you probably would feel a little bit uncomfortable making it completely unrealistic for the period. But it's still fun to build and do whatever you want anyway. Maybe we should make it completely unrealistic. Make it like a built in a strange fantasy world where we can do whatever we want. Right, so those were much easier to light than the last set were in the last episode. I like it when the torches light properly. Now, regardless of what else they're going to want, they're definitely going to want a bed, aren't they? And if we take one of the ones with the crown in, the higher quality, or should we say the nicer quality, more expensive beds, then nobody's going to object to that. And then let's put the... So, you know, sometimes the mattresses don't seem to go down properly at first. I think it's probably to do with the angle I'm stood up, because I was quite close to the base of the bed. So next what we do is we want to add the rental sign. Sometimes you have to move it up and down a little bit for it to sit on the... yeah, look, there. It has to go blue before you can put it down. So, which person do we want to rent to? I think the knight, because they have lesser chance of destroying things. So we want a closet. And they didn't have any little crown symbols next to the pieces of furniture, so we can use which we want, but I think if we use the crown ones, they're higher quality, more expensive, and probably give us a higher light ratio. And a chair. What sort of chair shall we put? I think something like this will fit quite nicely here, look. And it kind of matches the colour of the bed, sort of, a bit, yeah. And a basin. Go for the brown wood one, and let's put that... Should we put it near the door? That looks a little bit odd there. How about under the window here, near to our closet and stuff? That would look better, wouldn't it? And then that still leaves a space to add tables and kitchens and things later if we want to at the front. So how's that? That's all the things that she asked for, isn't it? And it meets her requirements, so let's try renting to the night. Now, do we have anybody who will rent here? Oh, look, we've got a tavern person. Oh, we've got a 14% chance of doing damage, though. But we can rent straight away. 14% damage is quite high, but we'll rent to them for the moment because they're the only one that we can fit in our little house. Just so we've got a couple of tenants in. So I think the next thing we should do is try and figure out where we can fit our lumberjack. See, this is the biggest bit of space, but we've kind of got the wooden houses there, so I kind of feel it should be over this side. Then we can do like a plaster or rock house and it'll be fancier. Don't think there's enough space at the front here in front of the notice board. Don't think the notice board moves, so maybe we build it right behind here, which might kind of block the side exit out of the land there, but if the land's going to increase in size later, that side entrance will probably move further back away from the house, won't it? So we want 10 foundation spaces. So if we go quite close to the fence, because I'm assuming the fence is going to go further back later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So do we go forward? If we go forward, it might be too far forward. If we do go on the side and put the yeah, let's go on the side and put the entrance at the side. Yeah, I think so. I think they set it back. No, let's put it forward. I think they asked for a garden spot, don't they? So we could maybe put the garden spot behind the entrance area here. It's quite low down. I don't think we need a step, so we'll start with just a door. Do we maybe have a second door? Because it's a bigger house. Maybe we have a side entrance. How about we put it near where the assignment board is? Because we're going to want some sort of path near where the assignment board is, aren't we? Then windows at either side and every other, maybe? Sort of every other. And then one there. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad space for windows, and then we'll put all the others will fill the gaps. Because we definitely want a few solid walls for adding furniture to. I suppose we could start dividing internally now if we're getting to bigger houses. I don't think we probably will for this one, this first one. But maybe later on we could build them a tiny bit bigger and maybe start subdividing and putting like separate rooms and things in and go a bit more fancy. I think we'll keep it fairly simple for the first one. So we do a rock floor. So it's easy to clean. This is a woodcutter, so it's probably going to be traipsing mud around and stuff, so we want it to be easy to clean. And I do say he because it was a man's picture, so... plaster. So we've got 2 different types of plaster and we've got 3 different types of rock. So do we do a rock wall or a plaster wall? Let's try the standard plaster and see what that looks like. So we would probably want to try and build a house of every different type of finish so that we can see what they all look like, aren't we? So this is the standard plaster and it's the standard rock floor. I quite like that actually. I really like that finish. Yeah, I really like that one. That one's definitely one of my faves so far anyway. Definitely like that. Now, which type of door shall we use? How about the silver edged kind of fancy door? And there's the second door. There we go. And then want the matching shutter for that. That will be this one. Go all the way around. Make sure we get them all. Right, I think we've gone all the way around, yep. Yeah, that looks nice actually. Right, we want the renter board. So this one is supposed to be for free, isn't it? He's not going to pay his rent. It's going to work for us. So, 10, yes. So we need to put a roof on. And we need 1,600 coins and lots of furniture. But first thing we need to do is add the roof. Now we've got a bigger house, we can't just go up to side by side roofing panels and make it fit properly. We're going to have to be a little bit more complicated. So if we go down the flat edge there, and then we do the same on this side there, then above the door, no, rotate, we want to do a shorter roof up and down there, just on that side piece, and then we want that section along the top up here, which now leaves us a gap, so we're going to have to put a piece of wall in there, aren't we? So if we put them with windows, we'll let a little bit more light in if we like. See, we could start going for a second story as well, couldn't we? Let's put the same shutters in, make sure it all matches. And then we want to select plaster to make that and the other end, so that all the walls match. We're going to do plaster on the roof and see what that looks like as well. See what the difference is in the finishes. Okay, that's the final one there, right, okay. So it kind of leaves open rafter look structure does look slightly odd, but I suppose if you then build a second story, I'm interested to see, can we use those like half slope roof spaces? Can we actually build inside those? Ooh, lack of materials. Oh, I'm out of stone. Ooh, and the floor there is wood as well, so we're going to have to make that wood. Oh, it didn't quite match the colour. Never mind. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, so how do the stairs work? Well, I like the idea of these curly stairs, these sweeping stairs. They look at, oh, wait, I can't, wait, no, I don't want the stairs up there. Rotate, I want you to go over that side. Ah, that's it, that's where I want it. They take up quite a bit of space though, don't they? Yes, I think fitting stairs, you've got to be careful about space, haven't you, to make sure that there's enough space for the stairs to go up and down. Right, let's get some light inside the building. I rotated that completely the wrong direction. Nobody saw that, right? Right, so I can't actually push that into like the half roof space. So I'm starting to think that the half roof space might just be for decoration, and you can't actually utilise the space. Though it does look big enough to be able to put lights and furniture and stuff in. It wouldn't let me put the candle into that section. So I think it's just dead space, you can't use it. So if you want to build an upstairs, you can't build into the eaves, you can't put furniture and stuff in there by the looks of it. So do be aware of that. We've not got much space upstairs. We might get a bed, but I don't know that we'll get much of anything else up there because we've got very little space up there. But I think it might have extended, hopefully that will have extended the size of the house, because we've got 10 already downstairs. So if we look at the rental sign again, will that give us 12 now, because we've got 2 floor panels upstairs. So we're still learning about how this works and how it counts and stuff. Yeah, I've rotated the wrong way again, haven't I? No, Kitty, rotate the right way. I think we've gone most of the way around now, so if we put one there. Are we done? Right, let's light all of those and see if we've got enough light in the building now. Much better with a bit of lighting, isn't it? Everything? Oh, I didn't put one in the entranceway, but I suppose that's kind of not necessary because that's just where you come in. Oh yeah, upstairs, yeah. 2 at each end. Hopefully that's enough to light it up, because if the side spaces are totally unusable, like I think there might be, we might not be able to put any lights on the sides there. Right, let's try and fit a bed in. Let's use one of the slightly smaller beds so that it takes up a little bit less space. Yes, we can definitely get a bed up here. I'm not sure we can get anything else. Might be able to sneak something on the sides, but it might be a bit of a push. Right, now we've got that. Let's see if it is 12. Yes, 12 of 10. That's good. Right, so we've got a bed we want. Tables, chairs, garden trees and wood. So inside we want a table and 4 chairs. Outside we want 2 gardens, 5 trees and 3 piles of wood. So kitchen, table. Some of the things he wanted did have stars, didn't they? Well, I say stars, but they're more like little crowns, aren't they? So I think that's interesting, because these last 2 look like they're very basic tables, but they've got crowns, so, and they're more expensive. So let's have a look at what these look like. This looks like the bigger of the 2. Yeah, so it's kind of rough-hewn planks, but it's quite a big, solid table. So I think that's quite in keeping with a lumberjack, isn't it? And he wanted 4 chairs. Now, I kind of feel that we should have wooden chairs, because He's a lumberjack. But these chairs are not got the crown. I should have double checked, shouldn't I, whether it had a crown next to the chairs or not. I like the look of those for the person, but does it... Oh, the chairs wanted a crown. All the furniture wanted a crown and those chairs aren't. And if I change the chairs, do I want the same table? Ugh! I'm going to overthink it now, aren't I? I'm going to move the furniture outside now, because I think the only way to get rid of furniture is to destroy it. They're going to be too big to go in either of those houses, aren't they? We could probably reuse anything we don't use. Can we put... Right, yeah, no, we can't put anything in the roof space like I thought, so let's bring these outside. And the table was a crown table, wasn't it? The starred one, so we could probably use the table, but we'd have to use some different chairs, and we'll reuse these chairs for other things. Maybe we could the two wooden houses, wasn't there at least one of them that we didn't put a chair of any sort in? Maybe we can put one of these wooden chairs in some of our little wooden houses where they've not specifically asked for chairs, and we can just add. Yeah, so the table was one of the crown tables, so we can use the table. Right, let's move that back, silly kitty. You should have checked that before you moved everything. Right, okay, so we can use the table, but we want some of the starred chairs. So since we want the chairs for the dining table, I'm actually only seeing one like dining room chair that has a crown on it, so I think we're going to have to use this one. That looks quite fancy actually for a rough-hewn table. That looks like a very fancy chair, but it is the only one with the crown on, so we will definitely be using that. I do quite like them actually. But if we want this crown chairs, then we're going to have to use that one, because that's the only one for that. Right, so the next thing we want two garden plots. So yeah, we can put these here at the side, so now it uses the little alcove off the house, and it wants 5 trees and 3 piles of wood. And the instructions told us that we have to put everything inside the garden plot for it to register as belonging to the person. So let's have a look at the... Oh, that's too big. So we're looking for smaller trees to fit in the... Can we fit a second one there? Right, we can get another one over here. How do we fit 5? Oh gosh, definitely not that one. We need to fit 5 in. Can we... Oh, we can fit another one of those in there. Will that go? No, maybe. Can we fit another one of those in? No. I'm just trying to figure out how we can fit 5 trees in. Oh, that's too big again. Ah, I can definitely get at least one there. So oh, wait, that way. Yep, that's 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 5. So we want 3 piles of wood now. Yeah, 3, yeah. So 3 piles of wood is the last thing. So where will that be? Miscellaneous? Other? Maybe other? Alright. Wood. We're looking for wood. Wood, wood, wood. Ah, wait, there's wood piles and wood there, look. So this is the selection, so... They said wood piles, so I'm kind of thinking just little logs like that. Can we fit a... Oh, no, that doesn't look right. Maybe a different place. 2, and maybe do a different one. A different shape. Oh no, that's too big. Oh, definitely too big. Oh, that looks quite good. Right, let's check to see if those count. Oh, I can't see. Let's go back to the sign and see if that's all counted. Yes, that all counts, but we're slightly short by about, what, 800, just, no, 740. We need another 740 gold coins of value, but we've got plenty of space inside, so let's add a little bit more furniture and furnishings and decorations and things. Do we add like a kitchen cupboard thing? Let's go for a slightly darker colour now, can we? I was just thinking in that corner, but that looks a little bit cramped. How about by the back door? Or side door, depending on how you want to look at it, yeah. So we've got like a little kitchen space. So I think that sort of cupboard is going to be our basic standard kitchen thing. And then a little, like, simple sofa seating area. Kind of make like a corner seating. Oops. Maybe we put some bookcases or something in as well instead of putting two of the sofas in. Yeah, put that on the big full wall there like that. How does that look? We're not going to overdo it with the furniture and stuff because we've not got tons of money yet. We can always add later, but we definitely want people to be happy. So this is the most expensive rug. So it's like a little bearskin. No, it's not bearskin really, is it? It's some sort of hide, isn't it? Hide rug. Something decorative on the wall. Should we have like a little shield or something? Because there's a lumberjack and he's a guy and he looks like quite a big guy, so maybe something a little bit more masculine decoratively. Like a shield or something. Maybe something on the back wall, maybe a different shield on the back wall, and maybe another rug near the sofa. Yeah, maybe a different type of shield on this back wall. Yeah, we don't want to go overboard in decorative stuff, but we want to add just a little bit of something, don't we? Maybe a picture so we can have a look at what the pictures are like. So that's like fruit, so could we put this in like the dining area? There's a solid wall here. Oh, that looks wrong. It's going to rotate it maybe? Yeah, let's rotate it all the way around. Right, okay. Oh, that's quite a nice picture actually, quite like that. Yes, that's looking pretty nice actually, I like that. For a first attempt, I'm very, very pleased with that. I think that's worked out quite nicely. And then you've got a private area for your bedroom up here as well. Can we add maybe some shelves or something in like your sleeping area? Can we? No, we really can't go in the half space, can we? But we do. Oh yeah, we can fit a set of shelves. Oh, good, good, good. So we can't add a ton of stuff upstairs, but we can add a little bit. And then now we can rent to our lumberjack. Awesome. Royal Lumberjack. The Royal Lumberjack works in the woodcutter's house. Yes! He's responsible for collecting wood for the kingdom. This is a very important task, as wood is the basic building material of any building. In exchange for his work, the king provides free accommodation and cleaning services. Well, I like the fact that he's going to do my lumber cutting for me, but I don't like being the king and being told to do all the cleaning. I think I need a special services of someone to do the cleaning for me, because I think cleaning up after tenants is going to become a bit much, especially when I am supposed to be the king. Though I suppose it should be queen because I'm Kitty. Right, maybe add an extra like chair or something. Let's go about down the back. We'll reuse some of these chairs. Yes. I really think we should have a kitchen. So one of these shelvy units that looks like a proper kitchen thing will pop. We're probably going to pop one of these in every house because I just feel like everything should have something that looks a bit kitcheny. Otherwise it's not a terribly good place to rent, is it? Oh, this one needs cleaning. Right. I see they've got somewhere to sit already, so they don't necessarily need a chair. What needs cleaning? It says it needs cleaning. I'm not seeing anything. Let's do the Z. Ah, I still don't see anything. Wait, is it outside? It's on the outside wall. How was I supposed to see that? Wait, didn't they say that they stop paying me rent if it needs cleaning? No, I don't like this. I don't like the fact that they want to be cleaned. Oh, that's going to get annoying, isn't it? The cleaning thing's going to get very annoying. Yeah, there's nothing else. They haven't got a kitchen. We need a little kitchen. Let's put it here by the door. I think it will fit in the gap there between the door and... Oh yeah, that's a perfect spot for it. Lovely. Right. And they've already got somewhere to sit. They don't really need a chair, I suppose, but maybe we put one in anyway. If we can find somewhere to pop it, because I've already got them and I don't want to waste them. Maybe we put it here by the window. And then we'll use the... Oh, why did it tip up? That's odd, why did it tip up? Right, there we go. Oh, now this one needs cleaning. Pick up the rent. Oh, I have to physically pick the rent up before it gets filled, and then I have to physically go in and clean. What, they've got a tabletop on top of the bed? Oh, I can't just take it. I can't just take it away. I have to repair it. I didn't have a table in here, did I? So they've brought some random broken piece of furniture into the house, and I have to repair it for them. Oh, and it's moved to the bed as well. Wait, if they're going to randomly bring pieces in for me to repair, doesn't that mean I'm going to end up with too much furniture in the places? Yeah, that's moved my bed, look. Is there even space for this to... Oh, it might go there. Yeah, it's quite a nice little table, but oh, it's messed my bed up now. Now my bed's at a weird angle and my mattress is not on properly. Alright, at least I've squared the mattress up, but now the whole bed is at a slight angle. Oh, it won't let me correct it? Oh, is that because the mattress is separate to the bed? Oh, now that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Because the mattress is separate to the bed, it now won't let me move the bed. And if am I going to have to move the mattress off the bed to be able to move the bed? And it won't let me put the mattress on the floor. Ah, that's the problem. If it won't let me put the mattress on the floor and I can't correct the placement of the bed, that is a little awkward. But I think we'll leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!